Our camera lens trained on one man. He's back from injury and delighted to be able to report that the weather has cooperated here at the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And a precise challenge just when it was required.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, no surprise really, they're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
Can they forge ahead? Half-hearted clearance. Well, plenty of talk about him from the pundits coming into today's match. It's one thing for a player to be declared fit, but is he really match fit? Well, in this case, the manager, Stuart, has given a real opening now. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Dylan Bakwa. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal at Selhurst Park, but who has scored it? Alex is going to tell us.
It's a goal for Palace. They've scored the opener here with 21 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. And swiftly ending that attack.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Now a decent position. Can he get them level? Well, the keeper grabs it. William Saliba. Rice with it. And here's Saliba. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Lucas with it. And passing it well. And a good-looking ball. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Salazar. An alert intervention. Declan Rice. Lucas. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Failure to keep the ball by Nottingham Forest. Play on, said the referee. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Could be dangerous. Could be troublesome. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. So, half-time. And the second half has begun. Here in North London. Hudson-Odoi. Right, Alex Scott, over to you, because I hear there's been a goal at St James's Park.
Yep, another goal for Newcastle United. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header. They're now behind by 1 with 47 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Is it going to be? Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Bakwa. Dylan Bakwa. Rodrigo Salazar. Goal at Turf Moor is the word. For all the information, let's join Alex.
Yep, it's a second goal for Burnley. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 56 minutes played. The game has been fascinating so far, Derek.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. That's a good-looking ball. Did well to win the ball back. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Did look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Now, who can he play it to? Could get themselves back into it. Oh, reacted so quickly. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Mikel Merino. Declan Rice. Onto Thuram. Can he put it away? And the keeper taking it cleanly. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Birmingham City.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Well, I understand the situation has changed in the Newcastle game. Alex Scott, who has scored? Oh, genuine chance. And a very good challenge. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say it officially. Potentially one. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Birmingham City versus Arsenal.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Here's the lineup for Birmingham City.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. In it goes. That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Back underway. And 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Mark Leonard. Gardner-Hickman. Well, moving the ball impressively here.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Can he finish? Taylor Gardner-Hickman. Well, getting the ball forward. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Thuram. Delightful pass. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Taylor Gardner-Hickman. Who wants to make a challenge? Huge block. Ezzy. Now, who can he play it to? Well, we really fancied them to score. It was a counter-attack so easy on the eye as well.
Yeah, not the best attempt, was it?
Gardner-Hickman. On to Leonard. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Well, the half-time whistle fast approaching. It's Arsenal with the lead. Interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Chance here, and safely dealt with. Not a convincing clearance. A bit disappointing in the end. Thuram. Lucas with it. Possible chance. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. And the whistle is sounded for half. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And a throw-in it's going to be. Roberts. Well, harried into losing the ball. Really effective pressing. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
Leonard. On to Gardner-Hickman. Mark Leonard. Dominguez. And into the last 30 minutes now. Taylor Gardner-Hickman. And he read it well defensively. Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Birmingham City.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Declan Rice. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, this is the home of live football, and we'll have live coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for you. It's Arsenal versus Sunderland.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
Intelligent defending. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Right, I'm going to quickly throw it over to Alex because I believe there's been a goal at the Vitality Stadium.
It's a goal for Palace. They're the first on the score sheet here with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, the position was promising enough, wasn't it?
It certainly was, but a cutback may have been the better option.
Showing good situational awareness. Teammates available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Might do damage on the break. Leonard. And offside it is. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. We're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty. Just 4 teams left in the Carabao Cup, and the stage is set for an absorbing semi-final. It's Crystal Palace. They face Arsenal live right here on EA TV. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue, Selhurst Park in South London. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the semi-final first leg in the Cup. It's Crystal Palace, and they take on Arsenal.
This should be a great tactical battle. Which team is going to have the courage to try and win the game, and which team will be fearful of losing? The game plan of each coach will certainly be key today.
And a free kick here. Promising pass. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
And here's the Palace 11.
Well, it's a 5-2-3 formation to start with, but expect a lot of rotation between the front three and the wing-backs to break forward at every opportunity.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11.
Well, the 2 central midfield players will be key today in this 5-2-3 formation. They need to dominate that area to allow their wing-backs to get forward and their front three to demonstrate their quality.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from... Must take the lead here. Oh, a goal! And a huge moment in this semi-final. They have the lead, and they'll have no intention of relinquishing it.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And the action underway again. The onus very much on Palace to find a response now. Plenty of support here. Well, that could have been the equaliser.
It was close, but not close enough, I'm afraid.
Eze. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, looks so promising. A really good pass. And he's broken free. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. And a good-looking pass. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, might be. And the chance not taken.
Well, really, that needed to go in.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Eze. And promising stuff from Arsenal. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Marcus Thuram. Plenty of support here. Is this the moment? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal. Well, that's just what Arteta wanted. He has to be happy with this performance.
So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. Kamada. And so the first... And the ball is rolling again. Palace left with a mountain to climb here in the second half. Can they respond? Delivering it into the box. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Eze. Lucas with it. Interesting pass. Wonderful block. Eze. That's a good-looking pass. And striking it. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
From the English capital, a very special occasion. Arsenal against Manchester United, a game everyone is thoroughly looking forward to. Live coverage coming your way next here on EA TV. And a warm welcome. Our venue for this game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal versus Manchester United.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Mateus Cunha. Rashford. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those...
And he struck the post. It comes to absolutely nothing.
Well, it's been a good start by United. I'm not quite sure how they're not leading here.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Nicely weighted ball. And offside, unfortunately. Mateus Cunha. That's a good-looking ball. Cunha. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Now, how about the short corner? Very effective pass. Great defending.
That really is a good block.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
He's certainly the man to watch. In the last game, scored those 3 goals, but his general play was outstanding. He looked a threat whenever he got the ball, and I'm sure he's going to be the same threat today against this defence.
Benjamin Šeško. It's there for him, and inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Lucas with it. Arsenal being afforded too much room. The delivery. To put them in front. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
Eder Militao. This might get them in front. And crossing towards the far post. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Eze. On the ball, Lucas. Oh, big opportunity. And the ball is loose. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Šeško. Oh, that's a really good pass. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Opportunity here. And Lucas! And there it is! The opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And time is up as far as the first time. Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Manuel Ugarte. Mateus Cunha. Rashford. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. It's a perfect challenge. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Oh, this looks useful. Textbook defending inside the box. Tino Livramento. Benjamin Šeško. Oh, nice ball over the top. A deft clearance. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And passing it through. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Distributing it well. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Chelsea. And the flag does go up offside. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Decent idea. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Could pull one back here. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Who's going to get on the end of it? That'll be a United throw. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, chance! Oh, did so well to deny him. Delivering it. And cleared away comfortably. Could pose a threat on the counter. A real opening now. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Three goals without reply. Benjamin Šeško. Lot to like about that pass. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Maximum points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, it might well be a game to savour. Manchester United kick off. Our cameras on one man. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? The action is live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is league phase action from the Europa League. It's Salzburg up against Arsenal.
Well, this should be a good one. These European nights are always special under the floodlights. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, it's not fashionable.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. They could level it. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
Yeah.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. Oh, a smart stop. And over it comes. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
That was a goal-saving challenge, no doubt about that.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Leverkusen have scored in that match. They now lead by 1-0. And Arsenal can get ready for the set-piece situation. They hold the lead. Lucas with it. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Arsenal's free kick here. Oh, he could have added to their advantage.
Well, it was a decent effort, but they're still looking for the buffer here.
Luka Gurna. And Clark has it. And this to level it. And effectively parried away by the keeper. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. Declan Rice. On to Thuram. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Trying to tee it up. Rice with it. Released it nicely. Couldn't keep the momentum going. Referee deciding to give the free kick. Nice looking move this. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Can he play it in? And cutting in field, but really sticking to their task defensively. And the counter-attack looks on. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, there it is. In off the underside of the crossbar. That's a good goal, isn't it?
The first half here. So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Luka Gurna. Koch. Just went slightly awry for them there.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Ezi. Thuram. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Will it happen for them? Determined defending. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, at around £70 million, he'll need to hit the ground running. The crowd will certainly expect him to have an immediate impact. Let's hope he can deliver.
Oh, good idea. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Takes aim. And able to close down the shot. Free kick, it had to be. And the substitution will occur now. And just wide of the post.
Yeah, just couldn't get it on target, could he? Great effort, though.
On the ball, Lucas. Seemingly no one can stop him. Is it going to be? Super challenge! Wow! Gurna. I'm delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City. Oh, this could be right up their street. So making the substitution now. Well, the footballers have an internal radar. The radar wasn't working that time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he won't be taking the next one.
Lucas. Just cutting off the supply. Well, someone has scored in one of the other games. Let's find out exactly who from Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. The score's now level at 3-3 with just under 10 minutes left to play.
Alex keeping us right up to date. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. That's it. The referee brings the action. Potentially one. Two of the glamour clubs in English football, but real substance at the core of both Manchester City and Arsenal. And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City versus Arsenal.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
This is a joy to watch.
Well, they're so easy on the eye when they play like this.
Decent position. Well, it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Jeremy Doku. Well, I'm hearing a goal has gone in the United game. Alex Scott with the details.
It's a goal for Chelsea. They've scored the opener here with 13 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Could be threatening. And really well taught. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. That's a good-looking pass. Good patience.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
And quick thinking defensively. Thuram. That's a good pass. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Declan Rice. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And playing it through. Oh, could finish. And they looked poised to take the lead, but that was a magnificent stop.
Yeah, what a great save that was. Deserved a goal, really.
Was it a great clearance? Well, they can bring it out now. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Trying to tee it up. Will it be? And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Throw in here for Arsenal.
Well, it's still all level here, thanks to a marvellous piece of goalkeeping. Arsenal can't believe they're not in front here.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Oh, good vision. He's through. And it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence. And so the first... Second half underway, with City looking to build upon a positive first half performance. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
Lucas. Real chance. And it's got to be. Nice looking move this. Now to level it. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Oh, that's splendid play. Opportunity. And he's fired it against the post.
Well, Arsenal won't come closer than that, will they? Can they now create another chance to get this all-important equaliser?
Well, they have to have that sense of self-belief. It could happen for them. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Arsenal down by a goal, but maybe a chance with this set piece. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. He fancies it. Huge block. An encouraging Arsenal move. The cross is on. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Just cutting off the supply. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Dembele. And so a corner it'll be.
Yeah, that was fairly emphatic.
Substitution time it is here. Lucas. Rice with it. It's with Ødegaard. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? High quality defending. Reinders. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Not the most confident clearance, and caught by the keeper. On the ball, Lucas. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Takes aim. Super stop. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, hello, wherever you happen to be. We find ourselves about 20 minutes just to the east of the Manchester city centre. A rainy day here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City up against Arsenal.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Haaland. Cross fired over. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, the midfield diamond looks strong. Plenty of energy, good technicians and some defensive qualities as well. If they play well, the front three will get a lot of service in what is a 3-4-3 formation.
Decent position. Now opening things up. Can they forge ahead? Crucial piece of defending.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
Haaland. Beautiful pass. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
This season, he's been outstanding on occasions. His goal tally is really, really good. He looks a threat whenever he gets the ball, and his movement's been excellent. I'm sure he'll add to his tally today.
Oh, wait a minute. Look what's happening. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back in action. Will there be a quick response from City? There needs to be. Reinders. Guehi. Now with Reinders. Doku. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Eze. Can they pull further away? Now what can they do from here? And there it is, penalty. But no card handed out.
Well, I'm surprised by that decision, to be honest.
Can they extend their lead? And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper dives early, and that's why he goes straight down the middle. What a good penalty. Watch the goalkeeper all the way. Excellent.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Antoine Semenyo. Reinders. Doku. City move it forward with purpose. That's excellent defending following the cross. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Excellent vision. And so the half-time. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Off and running again as we reflect upon an eye-catching first-half display from Arsenal. Marc Guehi. A really good pass. And the flag does go up, offside. Eze. Well, there's been quite a lot of talk on the Everton front in recent days, and they have the new signing finally confirmed, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose, but really sticking to their task defensively. Quick break could be on. Reinders. And Dembele's given it away. Well, it goes without saying we have plenty more live action coming up here on EA TV. And Stuart and I...
big moment here, Derek.
A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. The ticket is already stamped for the knockout phase, but can they claim top spot? And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And awaiting the two clubs is the final test in the league phase in this season's UEFA Europa League. It is Nice versus Arsenal.
Well, even though they're away from home, this is a game which I expect them to control. If they get the right performance, it should get them that top spot here.
And continues his run. Could cross it in here. Must take the lead here. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And taken short. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Well, someone has scored in one of the other games. Let's find out exactly who from Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They've scored the opener here with 13 minutes played. It's been
Genuine chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Vanout. Really good challenge. Van Ewijk. Arsenal regaining possession. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Oh, to level the match. Good piece of defending.
Yeah, good decision. Just get it away.
Lucas. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Oh, a goal for Arsenal! It's theirs to lose now. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Eze. Decent looking ball. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Hisham Boudaoui. Arsenal recovering possession well. Chance to finish. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Well, there we have it, the half-time. And so underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? And running free here. Charles Vanout. And Nice giving it away here. Eze. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, at around £25 million, I think he's good value for money. He's a talented player who will definitely improve the team. Let's hope he plays to his full potential.
Now a change to the scoreline in the Wolfsburg game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal for Real Sociedad. They've scored the opener here with 53 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Van Ewijk. Hisham Boudaoui. Might lead to a chance. And favouring power over placement, you've got to say.
And optimistic. That's how I would describe that.
Mikel Merino. Well, this is your home of football, and delighted to say we have more live action coming up from Liga. It's Nice versus Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, as you can see, Arsenal have had most of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Oh, that's a splendid save. Well, it's the sign of a good goalkeeper to keep your concentration levels high, having had nothing to do. Short corner favoured. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Well, I'm hearing the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in one of the other games. Let's hear more about it from Alex.
Yep, it was a penalty for Wolfsburg. Even though the keeper went the right way, it's hit the woodwork and gone in. It's now 2-1 with...
Fancies it. Oh, this could be menacing. So making the substitution now. Well, you saw that he was trying with that free kick, but the goalkeeper had it covered all the way. Declan Rice. Just 10 minutes to go. Intelligent ball. Can he finish them off? Now what can they do from here? Oh, genuine chance. That's a good-looking pass. Opportunity. And a save that keeps them very much in this.
Well, could that stop be the turning point? They'll need to be quick, though.
Who can he pick out? Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Nice-looking move, this. Oh, surely! And the final whistle has sounded. It's official now. They've won the league phase.
Yeah, they've been excellent throughout the tournament. And today you saw why they are one of the favourites to win the whole thing.
The man to watch. The breaking story is he'll retire at the end of the season. How about his role today? Stay with us. And a warm welcome. Our venue for this game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal up against Newcastle United.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
He has teammates around him. And here's the Newcastle formation.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. And the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Chance to play it in. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Well, they're going for the short one. That's not a bad ball. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And delivered into the box. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And I'm hearing a change to the scoreline in the Forest match. Here's Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. They've scored the opener here with 31 minutes played.
Alex to put them in front. Well, now they have possession. And players waiting in the centre. Palacios. Good-looking move. And the corner's been given. Trying to deliver it accurately. Just too much height on that one. Close shave, though. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And there it is. The And the second half has begun here in North London. Livramento. William Saliba. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Crossing into the middle. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Oh, this is looking promising. Oh, useful ball. Declan Rice. How about the cross? No panic, just passing.
Now, where's the penetration?
showing good ball control. Mohamed Kudus. Sandro Tonali. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, I think he's still got a few years left in him. He still looks fit and sharp and still has that desire. What a good signing this could be.
And a throw in.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat going forward, and that needs to change.
Well, let's find out if they can get out of their defensive posture here. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Well, don't forget we have the decisive second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final coming up for you live on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Crystal Palace.
Well, that has the makings of an absolute classic between two very good teams, desperate for a cup final appearance. I can't wait for that one.
Sven Botman. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Well, don't forget we have the decisive second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final coming up for you live on EA TV.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here. Lucas. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. Now opening things up. This could level it. Oh, that's splendid play. Doing everything possible to keep possession.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Oh, they were in a decent position too. So the final whistle now. And a warm welcome. Our venue for this game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal up against Newcastle United.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Corner kick given to Arsenal. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Chance to cross. Can they find a gap in the defence? Gives it a go. Oh, that's a fine save, foiling a real chance. Who can they pick out? Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
Livramento. Rice with it. And passing it well. Delivered into the area here. Well, no way through in the end. Kudus. Might do damage on the break. Disappointing for the Magpies to give it away like that. Lucas with it. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Can he put it away? And it's an excellent save.
Well, I always fancied the keeper to make the save. He's really good in those situations.
And short it is. Takes aim. No way through.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Ezequiel Palacios. Kudus. They've lost possession here, Arsenal. And scope for Newcastle to attack out wide. Oh, chance! What a commitment to defending. Thuram. Plenty of support here. Really good build-up, but no end product. Sandro Tonali. Here's Rafinha. Nick Woltemade. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And he keeps going. That's not a bad ball. Rifled against the post, but back in play. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front in this game.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
William Saliba. Opportunity. Well, that's going to be all. So, underway here. Underway in the second half here at the home of Arsenal. Kudus. Committed challenge. Declan Rice. Jakub Kiwior. Onto Thuram. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Declan Rice. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Rafinha. Guimarães. Well, don't forget we have the decisive second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final coming up for you live on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Crystal Palace.
Well, it's all to play for in the second leg. What a...
Oh, big chance here! A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say. So, on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Rafinha. Sandro Tonali. Palacios on the ball. Here's Rafinha. Tonali with it. Well, don't forget we have the decisive second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final coming up for you live on EA TV. It's Newcastle United facing Manchester City.
Well, it's all to play for in the second leg. What a contest it will be with so much riding on it. A place in the final.
Declan Rice. 20 minutes to go. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And the flag has gone up, offside. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Excellent run in possession. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, no problems defensively. Strong but fair tackle. Could be troublesome. Rafinha. Palacios on the ball. Can they level it here? Palacios. Tonali with it. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Tino Livramento. Now, who can he play it to? Good-looking move. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say it officially. Arsenal have won this game. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game.